Okay, I'm gonna take over. Hey everybody! Wait, shut the fuck. We have a demon here.
Good.
We have a demon here.
I will server mute you.
Alright. Welcome one, welcome all, welcome to the Lost Harbor podcast, I guess. We have a new setup. Let's start that off with that. We have a new setup. This is the thing. If you want to know who made this, you can check out the description of the title, the description of underneath the videos, and you can find out the artist who drew the background for the visual learners. For the audio only, bless you. You're welcome. You can't see it. There's a lot of little knickknacks that they got to draw on this, so you can just kind of take a look around, and you'll see a lot of random little pokes and like past campaigns. But that being said, welcome to the Lost Harbor podcast, and to specifically the Sanity Campaign. I'm your host, and this time not your DM, Nitsify. We have our player, or our DM, Acrid.
Hello.
And we have that short guy over there, Dylan.
Hey guys, the demon that was possessing me finally left my brain.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Isn't that great? Hell yeah. In the last episode, we basically just kind of traveled. He set a train on fire after cartwheeling and failing miserably. I befriended the treant barely, brought him over, told him about the big boom. He learned about the Big Bang Theory in the process while he traveled with us, and he departed from us. We ran into a raccoon tanuki person while trash can bowling. And then said they're gonna come back next time we came back. They'd have like some of their friends ready to go as a squad with us at some point. But as we ended off, we're heading into the zone.
Yes. So I should really settle in for you guys that you guys are exiting like more of a jungle-esque country. Mm-hmm. That there's a lot of greenery, a lot of trees, a lot of brush. The brush is kept relatively clear while you are near the cities, but there's not much they can do when there is a lot of shit just out there. There's dinosaurs that walk around as well. It's just, with everything that's going on, most of the creatures, from what everyone kind of tell, have fled more north to get the fuck away from that explosion, because natural animal instinct of get away from whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So, the top 3 cities, which includes the capital, they're kind of dealing with all the animals that are supposed to be all over the country. They're all just in that one compacted area. So either everything's gonna die or they're gonna figure it out.
Yep. Not my problem.
Not right now, it's not.
Something I will figure out most definitely later. Anyways.
Yeah.
Dude, that's just the government being like, that is the problem, but that is the worst problem. Can we do anything about either? That's all we can do. But as you guys would be stepping through this almost like shimmering, like almost intangible barrier that you can kind of pass through it pretty easily. It does give a little bit of resistance, but it's not enough to like make you roll to try and force your way through. It just kind of lets you through.
Yeah.
But the second you enter, it's this, oh shit, you would notice that all the plant life that was just barely on the edge is essentially instantly wilted and been decayed down to almost nothing.
Hell
the,
yeah.
The ground itself has become almost kind of a purplish hue. So rocks and trees and brush have basically all died and wilted and become more like blackened husks of what they were. And the ground itself has turned more of a purplish color. As for what it seems, the landscape is changing due to the magic it's been introduced to, as it was introduced to so much magic in such a short period of time. And I will be honest, for Ryu, it's a little bit of a shock to his system to feel this much distorting magic in such a condensed area. Like, this is a large amount of reality warping magic just shoved into the planet out of nowhere. Like, normally he creates small bursts, but it's like, it's a very tiny amount from what you could actually do with your magic. And you're looking at this like, no, this is just fuck this place in particular. This is trying to destroy us. Oh boy.
Yo.
Alright.
If I didn't think they were trying to kill us before, I definitely know they're trying to do that now.
Who fucked up on the fireworks show?
What the fuck? Who loaded it with kerosene? But you guys now have 2 days of travel. Now I will be letting everyone. I will be explaining something that will be happening right now. So for all the characters not enter this zone, there is a new effect, a new status that I'm adding to everyone. That is called Sanity. Everyone has different levels of sanity based off what they're able to handle.
That's the name of the campaign!
Yeah, it's almost like I was hinting at it from the beginning. Wow.
Wow. Where'd you get inspired for this system?
Darkest Dungeon, I won't lie. I'm like damn near like borrowing the whole ass system. Fucking good job, devs.
I remember you said you wanted to mention it, so that's why I'm saying it now. Like, hey.
I really like shout out to Darkest Dungeon. They use it as a stress system, which makes a lot of sense for that world. But for this one, I'm like, I'm gonna use sanity because this is reality distorting magic and it's eldritchy. So fuck your sanity. We're doing this. So everyone will get different amounts of sanity, and I will actually DM both of you what your sanity is. So
I'm pretty sure I remember what you told me, but maybe you changed it since last time.
I will send it to you.
Mine is just like a 5 out of 5 or something small like that.
You will be glad to know it's not.
Yeah.
So this is what you have. So basically, you have whatever the number I sent you is / the number again. That is your full sanity.
Yeah.
I see.
Different people have different amounts of sanity for what they are able to handle. For reality distorting and creation and things being distorted. For Nitz's character, for both of you actually, considering what your characters are and what is happening, both of you will have advantage against saves that'll be happening quite regularly. Which is every time you take a rest, you need to make a wisdom save against the sanity distorting magic, which will sap away your sanity until it drives you mad, and you are taken by the zone. When you hit 0 sanity, you guys will have to roll a D100. On a 1 to 75, you will get a debuff. That is permanent. There is currently only about one way y'all be able to get rid of it, but it'll also knock your character out of commission for a little bit of time, which will make y'all wait. On a from 76 to 100, you actually get a buff. That is also permanent. Essentially, it is your resolve hardens instead of falters. That's effectively what that is. You can go into negative sanities, but when you hit your number that I gave you guys in the negatives, your character will no longer be yours. They are. Yeah, their mind snaps and they are gone. At this current time, there's no way to save your character.
Yep.
Wanted to clear that up, so that's why it's important to note. Also, your character technically isn't aware of that number. It's more of for you as the player to kind of gauge how your character would be feeling. But your character, yes, enacting. Which until you reach about below halfway through that positive number, there wouldn't be a huge difference for the characters. But well, maybe more egregious for some than others, especially if they have certain things like already dwindling sanity. But that's the big thing. They don't actually have that number, so it's going to be up to you to gauge, okay, how is everyone acting? Well, wait, they're acting way more erratic. Shit, did they already lose their mind? Because if someone snaps, it will be clear, and that's kind of a cue in to get out. When someone snaps and that's when they hit 0, that's when their resolve will be tested. Another system I need to let y'all know is an injury system. If you get hit really fucking hard by an enemy, which is about 75% of their max damage, or they crit you, you will receive an injury. That will not go away for a period of time. Major injuries won't go away until you get back to a town or you see a cleric.
Yeah.
So if you have a cleric on your team, they can fix it, usually, if they have the magic.
Yeah.
So that is the fucking welcome to hell, assholes. Start screaming.
No, I will not. Anyway.
Good. You might live.
Ah.
Yay. Fuck, that was a lot. But I needed to get all that out. Also, just so anyone listening can understand.
To be fair, telling us how to make sure our characters don't die is kind of important, regardless of the length.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm letting you know. I'm like, no, listen here, motherfuckers. And also a different thing that I want you to let you know. I want you to know that you will have to roll those saves if you take a long or short rest. You can choose to not sleep. That is an option. You will gain a level of an exhaustion, and there is a different type of exhaustion for this one as well for the system, because I want it to be a literal option of your character to say, fuck it, I can't sleep. I can't afford to let my sanity go unguarded at all, because I'm at my breaking point. You can get up to 10 levels of exhaustion before you die. But every time you gain a point of exhaustion, you get a -1 to all of your stats.
Gotcha.
That will, until you get a long rest and you can rest and get all those points to go away. So you can take risks and not sleep, but remember, you won't be as strong and you won't be able to take as many hits. So.
Yep.
Woo! All right, continuing forward.
No.
Fuck, that was
I
a lot of words.
refuse.
All right, fine. What else do you want to know?
I want to go back home.
All right, fair. Die.
Okay.
Cool, new character.
Hey, so this is Ryobuka. Very different from Ryozuka. Looks exactly the same though, but it's his twin.
Brother.
Unlike his twin, he killed more people. He killed 5.
Not just
5
3.
nobles.
5.
Alright, guys, Sean, nah, screw that. His twin brother,
Sean John.
is gonna take over.
Hell yeah.
Alright, back to it. Yeah. That's the, how to not kill your character, info beans that y'all needed.
Yeah.
Because I was waiting to drop all that shit.
Yeah.
I wanted to explain that to y'all off of recording, but I was like, I'm gonna need to make sure the people actually know this, and I don't want to say it twice because it's a lot. Yeah, but if you always forget any of the systems, so just make sure you keep track of that number. There is a set loss of sanity for when. So if you fail a save, you will not lose any sanity because you did guard, but those checks will get harder as you succeed more often, as the zone starts trying harder. So,
Yeah.
as you guys would start your first day of travel into the zone.
Woo.
Woo. Now,
Adventure!
did you say electric chair? What'd you say?
Adventure.
Yeah, what did you say?
Adventure.
Oh, got it.
Okay, I heard electric chair, and I was like, damn. I mean...
Apparently, the frog from last week's session is still in Rio's throat.
No.
no.
That was the frog. It fucking gained sentience.
Oh, shit.
Alright, hold on, let me roll.
Can you imagine just like this frog that you had just adopted? It's like, his name is Spike. It's gonna be great. You treat him like he's like a little kid. The first thing he says is the darkest shit. Just electric chair. I'm like, oh, kill him. What the fuck?
All right, I'm very glad. I'm very glad y'all have chosen to do this.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. All right. Well,
I cannot. I'm so sorry. I cannot focus. I keep staring at the mouse on fire.
Oh yeah. If you guys haven't seen it, there is a mouse on fire. If you can't find it, look hard enough. You're not looking hard enough. Keep looking.
Yeah,
it's there.
Dude, it's fucking giving. Is that a fucking little table? It is. I love that.
Dude, yeah. So another thing for everyone, there's gonna be a cat eventually. In this
surprise.
Oh no! So there's sleeping cats somewhere in the area. You can look for it. You might find it.
Damn.
But the mice are like, yeah, fuck yeah, the cat's asleep. Fucking party. The one mouse that's like, I can't. Fuck you. Who set me on? Why am I the campfire? Why am I the campfire?
Bro, someone casted create bonfire on that poor mouse.
Honestly.
No doubt.
No, John Sean just tried to give him a high five and it just went horribly wrong.
No, John Sean was like, here, look at this piece of paper I found.
Oh, man.
Sets him on fire.
You gotta love it. Alright, so.
Yeah, you guys can progress now.
Yay. I'm gonna move 1 foot forward, and then after I put that foot forward, I'm gonna move the other foot forward. And I'm just gonna repeat that throughout the day.
I'm going to do the exact same thing as Nitsify, only better.
You can't.
Okay, so both of you roll performance. Both of you roll performance.
Alright, there you go.
I can't believe I'm letting this happen.
John. So I got a 3 plus 5, so I got a dirty 8. What'd you get?
I got a 5.
I did it better than you.
Bro.
I can't believe. So, both of you almost managed to fail at walking.
But I do it better.
Okay, so both of you give me some dex saves. Give me a dex save.
16 plus 3, 19. Did we roll the same number?
I got a 19 as well.
Okay, so you guys are like standing next to each other, like, no, I'm walking better. No, I'm walking better. And then y'all both simultaneously, effectively trip, catch on each other, save each other from falling, and go, ha, I did it better. At each other at the same fucking time.
Nailed it! It's all going according to plan.
All according to plan. And that's how actually I was looking at the ground to find the earth elemental that built into the ground. This was a trick the entire time, so it didn't know I actually knew that it was stealthing. Got him.
That makes sense.
Got it. So throw random earth elementals in the ground. You got it, man.
Damn.
And with its tremor sense, it definitely doesn't know you're there.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Ignore Millie walking in at speed.
You don't know who that is? Go check out the other campaign. It's good.
Fucking shorties. Alright, yeah, anyway.
God. Chaos. Alright.
Chaos.
So, first day.
Yes.
Alright, so, as you guys would be going for the first day, you guys would be able to see, with y'all's passive perception, you guys would be able to see that, nearing the road that you guys are walking on, like, kind of off to the side, you guys would see, like, essentially a near, like a pile-up of just dead birds that just probably fell out of the sky as they were flying. And there's about, like, 20 or 30 of these bird bodies just sitting there on the ground. As it basically looks like they were flying, the wave hit them, and they all just basically instantly crash landed.
Sad.
as they were likely killed on the spot as the wave hit them.
So I'm guessing Revivify is not an option because we don't have a cleric.
And also, it's been 9 fucking days.
Yeah, true resurrection.
I swear to God, if you go, I'm gonna pull true resurrection. Fucking why? Cause I can.
Reanimate undead. Oh, that's sad though. So the birds are just fucking dead then, huh?
Yeah, no, they're like the best way I can describe it is like as you guys are walking, you like Ryu or John would just notice like a bird like just slammed into the ground, like it's basically on its back, like it slammed its head and then fell onto its back. You see it, you look over, and then there's like 30 more just strewn out in like this 30-foot area of like this large group of birds that was flying and just went bang.
So I had to ask this because this is something that matters. Do we need to worry about rations? Because I haven't bought rations and I just got out of prison.
I forgot as well. Eating is
because
important,
if that's,
I guess.
I mean, like, you're fine. You can just eat a fucking tree. I need actual stuff.
That's true.
If so, then these birds are about to become possible dinner.
So, I feel like food would be a thing you would need to worry about for this campaign.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna.
Luckily,
yeah.
Because this is supposed to be a shorter outing.
Mm-hmm.
Ryu, I would imagine, sits there and goes, "Oh yeah, food." Like he really just kind of hits that moment of, "Oh yeah, food. I need to worry about that."
Yeah.
And just Aganath would hand him 5 rations.
Okay.
That he has. So you guys have at least 5 days of food before y'all need to worry, which y'all can spend 2 days getting there, a day searching around the city, and then 2 days getting the fuck out, and then y'all can buy rations.
God.
Because so when y'all about harvesting dead bird meat, then, huh?
Not right now. Which also you're not 100. You're also not 100% sure that bird meat would be safe.
I mean, if you
could
cook
survive,
it good enough,
dude. Dude, it's the most like, ah, yes, this meat is green, but if I burn it till it's charcoal black, it'll be safe.
If I kill all the germs by burning it, actually, I think the way of actually dealing with that is like boiling it. I think, if I remember right, you can like boil like a meat to like basically kill off the majority of the problems off that stuff. I don't recommend it. There's still gonna be problems, but you can get rid of the majority of like the germs and things that have like built up on it.
Oh, burning, you say?
Burn. You need to boil it first.
Oh, boiling, you say?
Yeah. I've been watching Delicious Dungeon, and my brain was like, wait, food's a necessity.
Yeah, no, food would be a thing y'all need to worry about. For John Sean, food is like less of a problem.
What?
Yeah, no, but it's also like he doesn't need to eat as much if he's not expending much energy. Like existing doesn't use much energy for you. It's when it's like I need to throw a bunch of fire magic or like do a bunch of things that revolve around fire and using my body as an as part of the magic, because that's where you get fire magic. You're a fire elemental.
Makes sense.
That's when you're like, ah, yes, we just finished a battle, and I am fucking starving. Oh boy, I need something to eat.
Got it.
Like, for you, eating is much more situational, but when it hits, it's gonna be bad.
Gotcha.
Like, oh, you're like, you fought really hard for like 7 turns, or like 3 minutes of fighting in total, like, effectively, like, okay, you're near the point of starvation. Have fun.
Gotcha.
Like, it'll scale depending on what you do, obviously. I'm not gonna make you starve if I can avoid it.
Gotcha.
But it's like, if you're desperate, you can start eating, like, the matches in a tinderbox. And, like, that's, like, the equivalency of, like, eating a grape. Like, you're trying.
Sounds like my favorite Friday treat after I'm done with schoolwork. Eating some matches out of a matchbox right there. Oh, that's the best.
Dude, I don't know why, but I can 100% see, I don't know why, but I can just see you chewing on a matchbox thing just because you're bored. Like, you're like, what can I do with myself? Why am I eating this match?
Then I accidentally rub it the wrong way and I just light the match in my mouth.
Oh no. This is a fucking issue. I'm on fire.
I know. I will solve this solution by eating more matches.
No. Dumbass.
I also have an Ublex problem, but somehow worse, because you're flammable.
Alright. Well, you guys would continue on. As other than the birds,
Yes.
that's really the only thing you guys really see that is of note. Like, the landscape is more purplish. The trees and plant life that was here seems to have been killed off, and for now, nothing's happening. You don't know if the magic's gonna come back around for round 2 and start changing the landscape more. Right now, it just seems to be doing a clear the system so it can start working.
Gotcha.
Man,
Essentially,
birds
so it's
are
like-
stupid. Sean says.
Ryuzuka will look to him.
I'm Agnes looking at him like, why? Like, what's wrong with birds?
You just go, no, they're dead. They're very much dead. They're very, very dead. I mean, look at this thing. This motherfucking dead. Look at that thing. And he just kind of like pokes it like 5 times. It's dead. It's not stupid. It's just dead.
You see Psyche walk up, pick up one of the bird bodies, and she grabs it by the head, and with her nat 20 in strength, shakes the head around, and she's like, and you just hear her go, yeah, dead, broke neck, dead. And like, it's like, thank you for confirming, Psyche. Thank you.
John Sean just gives a supportive thumbs up, seemingly unbothered.
I love the, like, Dylan as a player, like, I don't like she went and checked that. Is it dead? Yes, I'll make sure. Snaps the neck 15 times. It's dead.
That really is the type of, like, to be in, like, part of that conversation where they'll just go, look, 911 operator, I think my friend's dying. Okay, are you sure your friend's dead or not? Hang on, let me check. Proceeds to kill them. Yeah, they're dead.
You hear the bone snapping in the call. Yeah, they're dead. What the fuck was that? Their neck broke. How? I don't know. It just happened. Actually, no, Psyche's not smart enough to lie. She'd be like, I did it. I thought I was supposed to check to make sure they were dead. I made sure they were dead. That's not the objective, you dumbass. What do you mean? You said make sure they're dead. I followed the orders.
Oh, man.
She's very smart. Don't worry. It's fine.
God.
Very intelligent. There's intelligence there.
Don't worry about it.
There's an intelligence of a type. Oh boy.
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps.
Perchance,
Fuck.
even.
Fucking perhaps she is at least sentient. You know that much.
Okay, so... Yeah?
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
up?
I'm gonna take a 1 step forward, and I'm gonna take another step forward.
Are y'all gonna do this again?
No, I'm just
Yeah.
saying that I'm walking.
Alright,
Yes,
cool.
I'm
It's
gonna do what Ryu is doing, but even betterest than him.
fucking
Why do you have a 17 at Intel?
fucking performance. I guess.
From him? I wasn't trying.
I know, that's from him. Just to, like, I've got a decent...
There you go.
Okay, you are, by some definition, walking better than Ryu.
Ryu's just walking normal. He looks over and this guy's like trying to do the fucking, God, what was that meme with the 3 people from Crash Bandicoot doing that walk?
I know. He's like plonk walking.
Yeah, he's plonk walking.
Fucking short ass fire elemental plonk walking, power stancing forward into the abyss of hell.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my D&D character. All right.
Oh man.
Yes. All right. So as you guys would be stopping for the night, as the day would go by pretty much fine.
Okay.
There's not much around. As you guys would stop for the night, as you guys would make up a hodgepodge of a place to sleep, as you guys essentially set up against a rock, as you guys would set up to sleep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
I love sleeping.
Sleep.
Long rest.
Long rest. I'm imagining we do these in shifts, just in case.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, who wants to be on what shift? Y'all would. First. All right.
Maybe
so
put
let
him
me
with
see.
Psyche, and then have Agnes and I do the other shift.
All right. So Psyche will be with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
So Psyche. So John Sean, as you're awake with Psyche, you would notice that she basically stares out into the darkness, just slowly scanning with her head, her eyes nearly unblinking, as she is surveying the area with her 6 in perception.
Hell yeah.
But I also make a perception.
Yes, you can.
Got it.
Yeah. Her eyes are completely glazed over. She can't see a damn thing.
Okay, surprisingly with my +2 modifier, that's a dirty 20 in perception.
Yeah, no, you can see fine. God, that is also for some reason they're like, yeah, Psyche doesn't have dark vision. Fuck you, she has dark vision.
Alright, I have dark vision, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you have a dark vision of 90 feet.
John will probably say something incredibly witty like, "Wow, the darkness is really dark tonight."
I don't know why, but I thought you were gonna say he was gonna say something incredibly racist, and I don't know why that's what my brain went to.
My guy.
I don't know.
My guy.
I don't know what that says about my thoughts on your character, but that's what my brain went to.
What is a dumbass child with a great club, my guy.
I don't know why. That's what my brain went to.
My God. Blast you in the morning just for that, motherfucker.
Dude, I don't know, man. I think the thing was, so like last night I was playing Stardew, right? And we were talking about, like, I was playing it with like some friends, and we got talking about it. They're like, one of the guys who ran me asked, he was like, because we were doing multiplayer, and 2 of them made the characters look exactly the same. He's like, could I just like change the color of my skin or something to kind of like change it a little bit? And one of the guys who had been playing for ages was like, yeah, you can go to the wizard, he can change the color of your skin. And there was just a whole thing tangent about just, is the wizard racist? And
that's a little odd. I won't lie.
That's a way of viewing it. Yeah.
The reason why they're saying is like there's no black people in like Stardew Valley, so is he racist, or is like does he have like a grudge and to keep everybody white? Like what's happened, or is it just pure coincidence?
I I'm pretty sure it's just pure coincidence.
Oh, yeah.
I doubt it goes that deep.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely doesn't. But the fact that that was like a tangent that went on for over an hour in that VC is wild. So I think that just integrated in my brain. So when I heard you say that, my brain went to, oh yeah, racist. Yeah, right. Yeah, so he's gonna be incredibly racist.
Okay, I think I made the correct decision not joining that VC and playing Persona 3 last night.
Yeah,
actually.
no, no, you did not miss mine.
Got it. Cool. So, God, I wish Psyche was useful that night. But yeah, no, you guys would be good. Nothing would really be. You and Agnath will need to roll wisdom saves. Yes.
During our sleep. Gotcha.
Yes, as Agnath will. That's
Luckily,
not.
Even with advantage, I did not get a good roll. I got a dirty 9.
You will succeed.
Oh, alright.
Oh.
You will succeed the first check. Yes, the DC is very low at start. However, Agnath, and I will not tell y'all how Agnath is doing.
Gotcha.
As I will need to set up. As he and as Agnath and Ryozuka would wake up, John and Psyche would be able to go to sleep. And the thing that Ryu and Agnath would both kind of notice is that neither of those two fuckers really go to sleep. They just kind of enter this like near stasis mode of where it's like they're just inactive. They're not really asleep. Like they would wake up reasonably easily. It's just they're inactive so their bodies can rest effectively.
Yeah.
So like John Sean just dims instead of it being like his normal like fire.
Yeah.
How I'd like to imagine John Sean sleeps is that his face kind of morphs into like a loading screen. Like you just see like 3 dots kind of like appear, disappear, appear, and repeatedly. And as you said, his body dims.
I'm gonna be honest, right? I can totally see that. Like, if they looked really close, they could see that in his eyes, type thing.
My brain went to when you said that was like, you know how like some loading screens, those used to be pitch black, but they'll have the little like swirling circle that just goes around and around. My brain went to that, so like his whole body just morphs into a circle and just starts spinning around and around.
Psyche's eyes roll into the back of her head as she just sits there.
Hell yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, that's not creepy at all. He fucking probably a monster fucking looking thing. Go.
I probably need to worry about my own perception.
Yes, so you guys can keep watch in case anything happens.
15 plus 3, 18.
So actually, you and Agnath.
Dirty 20, sorry.
Yeah, so you and Agnath are both really perceptive. And also, I would say this, on watch, if there's anything you want to say to a particular character, that watch is kind of the time to do it. Because if you don't want to worry about the other people hearing, they're literally asleep. They can't.
I mean, honestly, that was actually something I was going to talk with Agnath about.
Okay.
Ryozuka would just kind of like, I feel like at some point, like, within the ship, we would just gone, so, what'd you do?
Oh.
I mean, like, come on, like, you know, I killed a noble. That's all I did. Listen. As much as I blab, like, getting down to it, all I did was just self-defense at the end of the day. So what brought you into this?
I used to work for an old chieftain. Long time ago. And eventually that chieftain got sick of the city of Stratford and how they were handling things and how they were interacting with us.
Yeah.
So he sent me and a few of his better warriors and we nearly leveled the city.
Fair.
The military pinned me as being one of the more problematic people, and after a great deal of effort, they managed to capture me.
Yeah.
After we'd taken Stratford completely and made our way towards Alnwick, but before we could take it, they captured me and killed the others. Which is when I was then taken to Carnellen and locked up for, God, I don't know how many years. I think probably...
You were in there longer than what I was, so...
Yes, that doesn't... I'm not surprised. I'm surprised they let me out at all, so... You had a part in that, thanks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was just one of those things where I had always heard a lot of rumors and things like that about you, and frankly, I thought they were pretty stupid, and I figured that there was probably some bias that was coming in from it. Speaking from experience, a lot of bias for the nobles and people of power, and I'm not really a fan of that.
I know the Emperor himself is not as biased, but his follower... There's a bias in his court towards the nobles that he's trying to sift out.
Oh, I can imagine. But even then, even rulers have their own faults. Everybody
Yes.
does. I mean, hell, even I have my own faults, and I probably don't even realize them half of the time, after all.
Their speaking's mine.
I understand that. I do know the fact that I do speak a little bit too much from time to time, but I don't know.
It's not bad to be able to talk.
Perhaps, but also can get you in a lot of trouble.
I can imagine.
I often spoke up a lot with the noble I used to serve, and he didn't like that. And so he would take it out on me, because I spoke up for the other jesters and other people of his, the other servants and stuff like that, and eventually that led me to snap, and here I am now.
Well, hey. You found a version of freedom.
Oh yeah, it's my freedom. That's all that matters to me, and the way I see it, that if I die out here, I'm okay with that, because the way I see it, right, if I die, I go to hell. And you know what that means? If I go to hell, I gotta find that noble. If I gotta find that noble, that means I can make the rest of his life fucking miserable in hell.
I might join you in that.
Hey.
Yeah, no, because both of you fuckers know you're going to hell. Neither way, either you fuckers make it in Celestia. Both of you fuckers committed murder on a high scale.
Yep.
Yeah, you killed one noble, he killed several, and the guards, and a bunch of other people. So it's like this, you're going to hell. And if he's going to hell, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically what he would have just talked about. It's just like a simple let me relate with you here. What happened?
Yeah, no, and he would find it quite funny that he was like, I would state that it was more the nobles actually causing us more problems than the people. So we probably could have been better in our targeting, but when you're working with gnolls, they don't really care who's at fault. The whole group's at fault at that point.
Well, not just that, if I'm going to be quite frank. I mean, I wasn't around during, like, the war times, in between the other dynasties that were around at one point. I mean, my father was, though, and, Durlas and all that. And, I remember him talking about just how savage sometimes the dynasties could get. Or sometimes the underworld countries attacking each other, attacking the surface area, and vice versa. And a lot of times the civilians were just part of the crossfire. That's just a part of the life at the end of the day. That's the world we live in.
Oh, yes. I know that in a book that I read, the current emperor of the Quill dynasty, the one to our west, the one that was purely controlled by, I think it was a bug man.
Yeah.
The one that was completely taken over by 4 people, and all but one of them's dead, and he's the current emperor. I know they appeared out of nowhere and took the city in a matter of a month. They took the country in a matter of a month.
That's true. I don't remember too much about my histories, because I'm going to be honest, Against my own better judgment, I ended up being a jester, part of the family trade. I really didn't want to be one, but I remember, so I didn't really get to, I didn't really get to do school and stuff like that much. I was kind of forced to do, this sort of stuff, entertainment from a young age. But something I remember mentioning that was mentioned was, there was another guy, and I don't know if this was before or after, I don't know timelines that well, but I do remember there being mentioned of a man that just showed up. It was just him and a knoll and like one other guy. They were literally leveling dynasties at one point. I think they went for an old dynasty known as the Zebic dynasty, if I remember right, or something like that.
I think that's the same group,
Gotcha.
from what I understand.
I'm not surprised.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but I just had this like mental image that I thought was really funny. Just like imagine both Agnes and Rior talking, and then all of a sudden John comes up and says, "Dad, I threw up."
Yeah, there's just a part of the forest that's on fire now. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, thank God it's not forested. It's already all destroyed and decayed. Wait, no, it's decaying brush. It's more flammable. Wait, no.
I mean, thankfully it's just a thought. It's not actually canon, but like if that was.
Oh yeah,
Not
no,
canon,
of course.
not canon,
I just thought it was
not-
too funny to not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair, man.
But in another world.
Oh yeah.
In another world, this group dies because you threw up. Because
Wild.
you set off a neutron bomb of fucking noxious gas.
You know, I'm
awesome.
thinking about something. I don't know to what level of reality distortion this thing is gonna do, but if this thing starts destroying enough of the Earth where, like, uranium starts becoming exposed, we have a problem. Because if he steps on that uranium, this whole world's blowing up. Because if I remember right, most planets, like, if this is similar to, like, IRL Earth, the IRL Earth, if I remember correctly, has, like, there is a layer at a certain, like, depth of the Earth that has enough uranium that if one bit of it blew up, it would set off a chain reaction, literally destroying the entire planet.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
That is an actual thing, IRL.
Hope you don't hit a vein of methane gas.
Methane check blows up.
Oh, dude, I fucking love that live streamer. Dude, I haven't seen his actual
man.
live streams, but I saw that fucking clip. You know, it smells a little funny here, guys.
That
methane
clip.
check? Sure, yeah, methane check.
That clip was unironically comedy gold,
Oh,
despite
yeah.
the horrendous explosion.
Wait, was that real?
Yeah, that was real. I'm honestly
Yeah.
hoping the dude's okay. Because, man, was
I
like,
actually
it smells
looked it
weird in here.
up.
His
He's
friend.
okay.
Yeah,
He-
his friend was like, yeah, methane check? And he was like, yeah, pulled out a fucking lighter and lights it. And it just explodes. But he's okay? Sorry about that.
I looked it up. He posted a tweet from him at his hospital room.
Oh my god, okay, well at least he's okay.
God.
Like, God,
Dude,
it's funny,
that's
but
like- That's like instant, like, second-degree burns over your entire body. Everything in that building's fried. God.
dude, I wonder if his PC's okay. That's the real question.
It's not. I mean, if that explosion was as close as that fucking GIF you sent me, Dylan, was,
Yeah.
because like what he looks like from what the thing is that like brother was at his computer
Yes,
when that shit went off.
he was
And
streaming.
just- Oh yeah, no, his computer's fucking gone. Like,
Yeah, there's no hope for it.
like it is a frame, and it is consumed in fire. Like,
It's damn funny.
it's fucking hilarious, but I feel so bad for that guy because it's the most like, hey, insurance, you're not gonna believe me, but I blew up my house doing a methane check.
Oh, man.
And they're just gonna hit the 180 of the fuck you just say? Come again, bitch?
True.
Oh, man.
So it's your fault. It's like, no. No.
Man.
But,
Yes.
God. So,
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, no, that's it. That is, you know, you roll your wisdom save, lose some sanity, you know the drill.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
I should do that. Roll wisdom save, right?
Yeah, wisdom save.
Alright, 1 sec. That's a 6.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Low rolls in the auto zone.
Oh yeah. Fucking Dylan, you have advantage against
Oh,
those
thank
checks.
God. Hang on.
Yeah, I forgot to mention
Okay,
that.
that's significantly better. I got a 16.
Yeah, there you go, bud.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I set up everyone's Agna, yeah, you and Psyche would wake up fine. Everything seems okay. As you guys would wake up.
We wake up.
Woo!
Adventure!
Adventure!
On to the next fucking day. And as you guys would be walking, literally everyone, so Agnath would, as you guys were, he's like, so I have a question.
I love questions.
Does anyone know anything about the city we're walking to?
No!
Druidanesh. There's Druidanesh people there,
History.
Yeah. History. With my... Dude, actually, this is an amazing roll. Okay, so with my 3+1.
Okay. You don't even know that's Druidish. You're like...
I'm like guessing, I'm like, that might be Druidanesh. I don't know.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to use my 17 intelligence for something. I'm rolling history. Hang on.
The reason why I was saying Druidanesh, though, was because the guy literally told us that, the guard.
I got an 18 in history, by the way.
Yeah, no, you know it's Druidish at least. You don't know anything else, which
Gotcha.
kind of checks out.
Yeah.
Well, John Sean, he remembers everything the guard said about the place.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't been there, so yeah, he probably wouldn't.
Yeah, no, it's like, I'm sorry to be like that with you, but like, you don't know fuck all.
You didn't just come into this world, so I feel like that does make sense that your history would be more limited, even though it's a good
Yeah,
roll.
I look, in my defense, I just wanted to roll better than Nitsify.
It's fair. It's just a low roll day today. That's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
So, what my rolls tell me is that, literally no one knows shit about this city.
I just know Druidanesh, I was told to go here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, everyone's like, it's a Druidish village. Why do we know that? The guard told us. Fucking mint. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
To be fair, I haven't known anything of what's going on. Like, from what I know when it comes to this group so far, it's been like, we got a symbol. Cool, what do we do? Auto, and that's it.
Into the zone. Figure it out. Fuck you mean, figure it out. Oh.
Yeah, no, honestly.
Because that's how much information literally everybody has.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
It's the most like, this is not useful, DM. Well, sorry, motherfucker. Even the NPCs don't know shit. They're trying to figure it out too.
Oh man.
The world's kind of just started like ending from what it looks like.
I'ma open my bag, and I'ma look into my bag, and I'm gonna look to Spike, and I'm gonna go, "Hey Spike, do you know where we're going? Do you know what we're doing at that town?"
All right, Spike. History check. That is actually a like. Wait, what are your stats, Spike? I need to go to his stat block.
Wait, what was the roll?
I need to go to his stat block to see if he
find out,
actually
I
gets a
think.
number or not. Spike, where did I put you? You fuck.
Damn.
I need to make sure. Because I have his later on version if he stays alive. And then I have, okay, yeah, so that's not his, okay. Alright, right. Oh, right, he's not, okay. So y'all were going more down the, like, monster route for Spike, and less the sentient route. Okay, so right now, with his intel of 2, so with his -4 to intelligence, he gets a dirty 10.
Damn. He had a 14.
Oh, that's a dumbass fucking frog.
It takes a 5 to be sentient, brother. What do you expect? So you know, he sits there and stares at you and then just goes, ribbit.
And you see like Rio kind of like shake his head and just goes to Sylvan, thank you, I appreciate that. That helps out so much. Thank you, Spike. You are the best. And then he just like closes the bag. He looks up. Yeah.
Okay, so like, go ahead and give me a persuasion check. To Spike as you say that.
19 plus 5.
Holy fuck.
You see Spike smile. Like it's the little like, oh, it's helpful, yay.
Yeah.
I want to mention, he said ribbit. That was frog. In Sylvan, you got high. This is the most like, you are not helpful. Like you like, but you were like, thank you, that helps so much. And he's like, yay, I helped.
Yeah, he looks at everybody and says in common. He doesn't even say anything in common. He just shakes his head like, no. Like, this is why he makes sure not to say it out loud so Spike can't hear him. And Spike can't see him right now because he has a backle. So he just shakes his head like, doesn't know. Like,
no, he don't know shit.
Yeah.
We got no. We don't ask Spike questions. Why? You don't understand. Like, brother is not there.
Yeah, I guess we'll just keep going. Like, that's all we can do with that.
Yeah, no. As you guys would keep going
For day 2 of travel.
Day 2.
Yeah.
So as day 2 would start to come to a close, you guys would get to the edge of the city, which you guys will be able to see that this is is a stone-walled city that the walls go up about, I'd say about 11 feet.
Yeah.
As from what you guys can pretty quickly tell, that the walls were probably not built by Druinesh, but Druinesh lived here, because you can tell by the decorations that have been done on the wall, as like the walls kind of deteriorated pretty rapidly from the magic that hit it. But you can still kind of tell, like, okay, this was a Druinesh place.
Yeah.
They might have taken over this city at some point, because they just said, you know what, fuck you, this is ours now.
Fair.
Because Viking people, and it's near a river.
Yep, fair enough.
But it was a fully functional city with its own trade and shit, so people were like, yeah, no, it's fine. Just leave it. We're not fucking with them. Why? Because they'll just take our cities. Like, it's not worth it. Like, that's a war we don't want to deal with.
No, that is fair. That is fair.
It's like, what is your logic? Fucking no. That's my logic. Moving on.
Fair enough.
You know, as you guys would, you guys would be able to set up your encampment kind of right outside the city as the day kind of comes to a close. Because y'all are pretty sure you don't know if it's a good idea to walk around at night in the normal area. Like, in the jungle, it's not a good idea because you could just run into some random fucking dinosaur at night and it's going to be really hard to get away.
Yeah.
Fuck if you know what's walking around here at night.
Yeah.
So it's like, alright, everybody, we're at the city. no, we're not going in there. Why? Because that bitch of a sun is setting. We are going to do it tomorrow.
I'm not really worried about anything approaching our camp because I'm reasonably confident Agnes and Saki will probably just maul and eat whoever dares to attack us.
This is reminding me of, so that has given me an image in my mind. If you don't know how to imagine this, just look it up on Google. I'm sure it'll show up. But just Luffy just unhinging his fucking jaw, but it's Psyche. It's just Psyche. Just giant ass head, giant mouth, unhinging to just fully swallow whatever monster comes up whole. Like,
I still remember very vividly this one fight. I'm not gonna spoil it because, Acrid, I know you've been working your way through the series lately. But there's a character that... Oh my god, that's fucking cursed. Nits.
Yeah. You can see the thing, yeah.
But there's an enemy that can basically their whole body is basically a certain type, like a mineral. And then and that means it was pretty much impossible for Luffy to make contact with it, since it wasn't really technically like a physical human form. So his solution was to just try and eat him.
Yeah.
And it kind of worked.
It worked for like 5 seconds. And then the guy escaped and he was just like, what the are you doing, man?
It's a solution.
It kind of worked. It gave him a power-up that he has only been shown once in the entire show. Oh, dude, I fucking love that. I was not crazy about that arc, but that specific fight was fucking wild, so I was okay with it.
I can agree with that.
There's also, like, I don't know, this is the one that you would find early on, but there's this guy that can, like, eat stuff, and he becomes whatever he eats, literally.
I know which one that is.
You may have. It's very early on in the show. It's when they start getting Chopper. It's the So you see that?
No, I passed him. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So you know about fucking Waffle just eating fucking cannons and then becoming a cannon. God, he was a fucking character.
He was unironically one of the funnier villains.
Honestly, yeah.
I was like, my biggest thing, I was like, hey, bud, stop the miles, bud.
Man started just eating houses, like, full on. Like, what do you mean you just become a house?
That's not how you fucking handle a fight, you fucking dumbass.
Oh, I need to fight this guy? Let me eat, like, just an entire house and then fight him. Yeah, you're a bigger target now, man. Good job.
Everybody ganks until Waffle eats the nuclear warhead.
Okay, now that would be a problem.
Wait, would he be immune to his own explosion?
No, he kills himself by doing that, man. Because, like, he's blowing his own body up.
Well, you don't know there's the explosion fruit, man, that doesn't take damage from his explosions.
But that's because he's built for explosions. His whole body is a living weapon. Whereas with that one, you gotta remember, nuclear warheads, when they blow up, their pieces and body parts spread out. Whereas this guy's just any portion of his body, even just the skin cells, are bombs. There is like a scientific difference that would actually explain to why, for Waffle, that would kill him in the process, whereas the bomb guy, it wouldn't.
Whack.
Wow. I was whack once, I'm sorry.
I've been logicked. Alright, moving on. Who wants... So, are you guys gonna rotate the watch or keep it the same?
Do we want to rotate watch? I mean, you have a +2 to your perception, right? Dylan?
Oh, sorry, I zoned out. I have +2 to my perception, yes.
Yeah, let's put Agnes with you. I think that would be better. Because it seems like he had a better perception than Psyche, and I have a decent perception, so maybe we can make up for bad... Ethan has shown up behind the bar. She has showed up behind the bar. I wanna hold on. Let me stream real quick on Discord. The window so y'all can see what I'm seeing. I mean the.
What is going on?
He says here.
Is this a secret?
This is the Sanity Campaign, buddy. Welcome.
Oh, I was gonna play League of Legends.
You can do that. You can do that while you can hang out. Just let me move.
Hey, Acrid, hear me out. Give Issa the psyche character sheet.
No.
That is wild. All right, I put her like behind the bar with Acrid near the candles. That's what I've done.
Hey guys, what's going on? I see a dude do shit. I wonder what they're doing. Oh.
Yeah.
I was about to play.
Oh boy.
Oh, man.
Where's the train gone? It's gone. It's off into the river. Problem, the river's going the wrong direction.
I love how it's like, this is going to be a serious session. This session has been whole.
I'm trying.
Okay, I'll bring it back. All right, so Sean and Agnes are taking first watch, yes?
All right, yes. So I need to go to Agnes, and I'm gonna roll
Sean would
perception.
probably just. Oh right, I should roll perception first. 1 second.
Fuck. That's bad.
I got a 16.
That's a nat 1.
Oh.
So it's all on John.
Okay.
Yeah.
So John would just kind of like look up at Agnes, and he'll just say something.
8'2".
Exactly. He'll just say something like, "So, how do you get to be so strong, anyways? Did you fight a lot of bad guys or something?"
John, okay, Agnes, I need you to roll a charisma check to phrase this properly. You have come to the understanding you're speaking to a child. You, like, this is a genuine thing for him because he's like, wait, this is like, his intelligence is like, wait, this is, I've seen how this person reacts to the things I say. Got it. That's his charisma. There is so you guys made like a small fire.
Yeah.
For this one, which literally all it was, like, you guys collected some timber, John poked it, and there you go. Fire. Whoa. It's crazy how that works. The wind has just blown the smoke directly into Agnes' eyes, and if he moves, it follows him. Like,
oh no.
This man cannot catch a break. The whole night, he's getting smoke in his eyes. He just can't fucking see. Like, he cannot see, he cannot smell. Like, his senses are getting all sorts of fucked up right now.
Yeah.
So, like, he's like, I fucking got smoke. Yes.
Oh, so smoke makes you stronger then? Got it.
No. Fuck.
John is gonna stand up, walk over the fire, and try to stick his head in the smoke fire area.
This is when you pull out the weed you have, specifically the flower, and just smoke out.
Is that plausible?
Weed flower.
Can a fire elemental get high?
I know nothing about it.
Okay, so technically yes. If they burn the correct items and eat them. Yes.
Got it.
Oh.
But,
So,
like, if you burn weed, it's literally just kindling for you. Like...
No.
So, John would just kind of, like, look up from, like, the fire smoke and say,
I don't think it's working.
No, the smoke was getting into my eyes. I fought a lot of people.
Oh. So, the more people you fight, the stronger you get? Oh.
In some cases.
Gotcha.
Agnes is not the person to be asking life advice from.
So if I fight you, I'll get stronger?
You should
Fucking
kill him.
Phrasing.
No. We
Don't
shouldn't kill him.
Don't. Good luck.
I'm not trying to find a war criminal. I'm good.
Like, this character wakes up, brother, I am a felon, and I am not laying a finger on this man. I committed murder. This man committed war crimes. He's a step above me. I'm not. I don't care. No.
I'm good.
You can die on your own. Bye.
Oh man.
He's like, no, that's not how that works. Typically, you don't want to fight your allies.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'm glad. It's just
Gotcha.
like he looks at you with this look of "I'm fucking glad, bud." It should.
I mean, the way, like, Sean's body language right now is just literally like a little kid just, like, learning something new from the first time in, like, kindergarten.
Oh no, yeah, no. Like for like Agnath has like he's just sitting there like just tolerating the smoke at this point because he's realized I'm not gonna be able to see shit today. I might as well just like tonight, so I might as well just keep my head down and not try to not deal with this fucking smoke, which is like for the moment working.
Gotcha.
Because like he's a Lupin, so if he gets smoke in his nose, that shit is fucking consuming. He cannot smell, and then it's like he can't see because smoke in your eyes, and that shit fucking sucks.
Alright, gonna be honest, I don't have any more RP ideas. That was all I got.
Yeah, no, but you learned some shit. Don't fight your allies. That's Agnath.
That's important. That's a good thing to learn.
Yeah. Agnath would also is like it's basically like a don't fight your allies unless you have to type thing.
God.
Like if it's necessary, do so. If it's not, fucking don't.
Oh wait.
I got a 14 for my wisdom save for the night, by the way.
You are good.
After some time passes when it's the other two's turn to watch their shift, John's just gonna like sit up and go,
Oh, right. I gotta go wake them up. Hang on.
and he is going to wake Rio up by hitting him with the Great Club.
No, I'm gonna be honest. As you're walking out, Rio's already like staring at you.
Oh, gotcha.
There is a light thing that I've kind of added for Rio because yes, while he was a pretty relaxed person, he's still a criminal. You're still gonna be light on your like sleeping schedule, even though he's not like as tranced as the others. I feel like that's just a natural thing with that type of living environment. So I feel like you just walking up would already kind of be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
What are you doing?
So after John walks up, what you hear, Rio, it's like John is going to sing an Ignan speech, and it's going to sound like the window shut down sound as John falls asleep on the spot, his body dimming.
Great.
Agnath looks at that and goes, I don't care. I'm going to sleep. he just goes to bed. Fucker's done. You can tell he's not had a good night. It's been a fucking time dealing with that fucking smoke. And you almost see the second he like goes to sleep, the smoke goes back to going straight up instead of at this fucking obscene angle that it's been going.
Yeah.
So, really, the wind was just saying fuck Agnath in particular.
Yep.
Alright. Psyche awakens. Her eyes roll. So, her eyes rolled back as she went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
They, like, roll out from underneath. Like, coming up from the underside of the eyelid up when she wakes up. So, her eyes just do a circle in her head.
Yeah.
Which that's not right, Psyche. Oh boy. It's fine. She definitely knows how eyeballs work.
Oh yeah, for sure. Perception, right? Definitely I need to roll.
Yeah.
Oh, good roll. 19.
Perception. 15 for Psyche.
Alright.
She's got a +2.
Good rolls on second shift, as always.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So Ryu has a +5, I'm guessing?
I have a +5, yes.
Okay, so we've got 2 people with proficiency and 2 people without. That's fair. The 2 people without should not be on the same shift.
Yep, that's why I'm trying to make sure I put like Agnes with
John or Psyche.
John. Yeah.
John or Psyche, one of the fucking 2.
Yep.
Which I will switch these so I actually know who's with who right now.
Yeah.
Psyche is like scanning around this as like she's like just looking around a lot slower this time. Yeah, no, you're fine, bud. By the way, you're fine.
Yeah, I could tell.
Dylan got a 20 for his wisdom save. He's good.
Yeah, and also Psyche, did I roll your wisdom save?
I never heard you do it. At least.
I don't think you did. Yeah.
I did not. Psyche, roll. You're fucking fine.
Yay. Yeah, I feel like Ryu, like, during this, like, shift, watch her kind of just look to her and just kind of go, so, yeah, no, what's with the whole limb thing?
What you mean? It's normal.
I don't think, now, listen, right? So, like, I know I was locked up for a long time, so, like, I don't know, like, maybe anatomy was a little bit different, like, during your time and age or something like that, but I'm pretty sure your arms don't stretch out, the way yours does.
Oh, is it? Oh. She just gets this, like, sad look of, like, oh.
Agnes grabbed you and your legs just kept extending as you tried to walk forward. That's not normal.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Frankie, what are you?
Well, okay, well, if you must know.
I must. Like, he definitely says it that way. It's not me as a player exaggerating. That is him being, no, I must know.
I need to play in this character so she'll actually tell me what the fuck she is. What am I dealing with here?
Yeah.
She's like, well, I'm a type of mimic. I was attempting to mimic a girl and accidentally smacked her a little too hard. Got about halfway through the mimicking process, and now I'm kind of stuck in this in-between. So I got funny powers of both.
It works out. I mean, you can kind of blend in if you don't, like, crank your neck into a 360 and roll your eyes around the wrong way, and stuff like that. I mean, it kind of works out.
Is that not normal?
No. It's like normally you roll your eyes back. Normally you then bring them back down instead of just rolling it, like, completely around until your eyes show back up. Yeah. You normally don't do that. You like music?
Okay. Music. See, her head snaps towards you like, music?
Yeah. I'll pull out my viol, which is like the one instrument that I'm like proficient with.
That is if I understand, that is a violin?
Yeah, it's basically a hand held violin. So it's not really that big. It's pretty small.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, like I can pull it up on Google right now because you can see what it is. But yeah, this is basically what it is. Yeah. This is basically a handheld violin. It's very small.
Nice.
Yeah.
I thought that's what a violin was.
Violins naturally are way bigger. Violins, if I remember correctly, like normally are like a bit bigger. No. I'm thinking of a different one. Am I thinking of the cello? I'm thinking of a different one. I can't think. Whenever I think of violin, I naturally think of the really fucking big ones that they have to put down on the ground when they play.
Okay.
I always think of that, but that's not a violin. That's a. I'm not a music person, so I don't know.
I'm not either.
It's related to the violin, but I can't think. I think it's called like a cello or something like that. My bad.
Fair enough.
I know Allie is currently screaming in her grave, but also she doesn't watch the podcast, so give fuck.
Damn. Yeah, you would learn that Psyche kind of fucked herself over.
Yeah.
Pulled a whoops. Like, I got stuck like this, so now I can do weird things with my half solidified body.
Hell yeah.
But also, I have no idea how people body works, so it's fun.
I mean, there was always the option of maybe we could like rob a bank or something like that, and then we can use that money to like, I don't know, like, I mean, like we could buy like an anatomy book with that. I mean, that's always an option.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
All right. I need on Discord on OBS. I need to shrink Issa, but she is nowhere near the same height as you, Acrid. So let me shrink her a bit. There we are.
Wait, what the hell?
Yeah, you're only 5'6". Man's like 6 foot. What? 6'2"?
I'm 6'3".
Yeah. Okay. So let me shrink you a little bit
I don't
more
know
than
why,
that.
but
Hold on.
His
There we are.
profile picture on Discord made that what as funnier as it should be because it's like a spinning animation of some video game character.
It's from League of Legends.
There.
Yeah, figures.
Yeah. Dude, after this, we should play League of Legends together.
Sounds sweet. It's good background music.
Hell yeah.
Personality, League of Legends.
Personality League of Legends, yo, let's go. Oh man, okay, but yeah, no, I mean that'll be the end of mine. It's basically just the rest of the watching shift. He's just gonna be playing the violin, which I know probably would be a little bit eerie considering where we're at, but you know, it doesn't matter. And but the way I see it, right, is that if there is anybody that is of the living here, they'll probably be attracted to it because it would be the most like, the fuck, who's playing a violin? Like, I don't think a monster would care, but I do think, like, people that are of sentience and are alive would be like, wait, there's other people here? So,
Holy shit, I have a chance?
yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, but if you've, like, gone insane and got claimed by the Sanity or whatever here in the zone, I don't imagine you would continue playing a musical instrument. Unless, like, maybe you're a bard that lost your sanity.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that chance is very high.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Unless one of those people that you guys, one of the missing people gets corrupted, then that might be
a problem.
That might be a problem, because one of them was a bard.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you had a druid of some kind and her pet.
And there was one other one. I forgot what the other one was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody grabbed the paper.
And burned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not pointing fingers or anything.
Yeah, not me either. I mean, like, it could have been anyone here, honestly. It really could have been anyone, you know?
True.
Yeah, Spike.
Fucking Spike sticks his tongue out and ignites the paper. Get fucked, nerds.
That
Pops
frog,
away.
That frog didn't even exist yet, man. Alright.
You're getting blamed.
What was Frog's perception? What was Spike's perception, man, for the night?
Well, with his,
He's a party member too, man.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
With his nat 3, -1.
Yeah.
So with his dirty 2, he sees your bag.
Yo. That's awesome. I'm so proud of him. Alright. So so everything go well in this lookout?
Yes, everything goes well for
Cool.
the night. Everyone got their wisdom saves.
We march onwards into the fucking night.
Yeah.
Into the town.
Yeah.
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 I can't so much today.
Hell yeah.
So one thing that you guys, as you guys would head into Hivanir, one thing that you guys can go ahead and what are you guys doing as you guys are looking around? Like, are you guys, y'all don't really know the place, so what do you want to look for?
What is the what's the main scenery of this town? I think that kind of dictates how we tackle this stuff, I would imagine.
So the main scenery of this town right now is that things look better on the inside of the town than it looked on the outer side of the wall. So things aren't as completely destroyed in here. So this place probably had at least one powerful magic user who was able to at least, probably with the consumption of most of their magic, at least buffet this blast of magic.
Gotcha.
So they was like, okay, we might be able to find some people in here. Wait a minute. Like...
Okay, so I have a plan. I don't know what Dylan's is, but I'm just gonna play my violin and walk through the town.
That's a strategy.
So we're trying to find out information on what caused that giant explosion, yes? Just to be clear?
That and finding survivors is kind of the mix. Bless you.
Ugh.
Freaking
Okay,
shorty.
let
Yeah.
me think about this for a minute.
Because right now, if people are left to deal with their own devices of something they don't understand, that could lead to some very powerful Viking people getting corrupted, which is not preferable.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk around and just kind of like look around while playing the violin. I think that's the best option with that. If we get any extra information, the bug.
I'm gonna look around too. Maybe like I'm gonna try to keep my eye out for something noticeable, like a guy with a ton of burn marks or something like that.
Okay.
Like they got hit by the explosion or something like that, or like maybe some kind of like town board where they put information in regards to the explosion, that kind of thing.
Tavern, basically.
Okay, yes. Yeah. So you guys, as you're kind of scanning, like looking around, you can go ahead and give me a perception check, John.
Alrighty.
And, Ryu, I'm actually going to need from you a performance to see how well you can play and kind of how loud, effectively.
Got a
16
9
plus
on
4.
perception.
Actually, plus 5. 21.
So 21 for Ryu, and for Dylan?
9. Lol.
Damn. Psyche's gonna help you.
Yeah, probably best if
So
the child
advantage?
isn't left alone.
Advantage.
Got it.
Please roll well.
14, that's technically better.
Psyche helped. Oof. Agnath is actually going to use investigation. He's gonna search. He's more searching for like people specifically. He's less scanning the buildings and more like scanning for like, is there any bodies in the fucking alleyways and shit?
So one
Like
person
that.
looking for just information and people in general. We have one person just trying to lure alive people out, and then we have the guy like, "Where's the dead bodies?"
Where are the dead and dying? That's
Yeah.
his. Because if you guys can find someone who's near death and save them from this shit,
Yeah.
that would also be relatively good. Okay, that is a 16 for investigation.
What about Issa's last second out of nowhere character, Mr. Fribblebob?
Not her character Spike.
Yeah, oh, my bad. Yeah. So Issa, your character Spike, you're a frog. You're also not
Congrats.
sentient. What do you do?
Stare.
You.
All right, good job.
I
If you
appreciate
use the help action, Ryu, you can get a random frog inspiration.
Oh.
So what this will do is it'll let you add a D4 to something random. Not advantage, no, just a D4.
I will
You
write to my
basically get a
notes.
version of guidance. You basically get a frog guidance.
I like to think Rio just looked at the frog and it like the sunlight just kind of hit it right and it just looks really pretty and that was what inspired you.
I got frog's guidance.
Hell yeah.
Like a broken form of guidance. There you go. It's trying.
Let's go.
So we got you got 21 for performance, and you have a 14 for perception, and then a 16 for investigation. Got it. So
Yeah.
as we would be going, so both Agnath and John, you would barely notice this person. Agnath would be kind of starting to walk towards them, while somebody else kind of pokes out from as essentially, Ryu, you're a little bit ahead of everyone, so you can play your music.
Yeah.
Kind of lure. So you don't really see this person, it's kind of off to the left for you, but you do see somebody else step out of a tavern.
Okay. I should also mention my passive is a 15, so...
So you would actually notice this person too, but you also notice the guy step out who's actively standing. You're like, hold on, you just stepped out willingly of your own accord. So,
yeah.
This lady is on the ground. She's not moving at the moment.
Gotcha.
So you guys would see this girl is unmoving.
Gotcha. So we're looking at like a... Why is the image so small? It is probably an elf. They have the elven ears.
So she's like a half fire Genasi.
Okay, half fire Genasi, half elf. Gotcha. They have the like fire Genasi hair. That smells like elf, maybe. They have the like fiery hair basically. So like an orangish that turns into like a fire as it goes down, basically, essentially. Pretty whitish skin, blue eyes, like an aqua blue dress. That it's like short sleeved almost, and there's a decent amount of like the chest and neck and collarbone that is basically exposed, but it goes pretty decently down, probably like down to the knees from what I can tell, and there's like a little bit of the legs that kind of get exposed in some areas, but not by much. She also has these like it's like almost like a see-through type of glove, you know, like how some gloves that you get, they can, like, you can kind of see the skin through the gloves. That's kind of the type of, like, glove she's wearing. So it has that weird, like, tinted color of, like, her original skin color, basically.
Yes.
That's kind of the lady we're looking at. So she's unmoving.
She looks unmoving on the ground, as, Agnath is gonna head over to see, 1, is she alive? 2, is this person salvageable?
Gotcha.
Because there's like, if we can get this person out, because there's also, you guys would see the book she's holding in the image.
Yeah.
That is next to her. So it's like, wait a minute, you might be useful.
Alright.
And the person that Ryu would see is this dude step out of a tavern.
Alright, so this is probably an enemy. We're looking at a skeleton with a cowboy hat that is shot to gun-ho. He has a revolver in hand, a blue torn scarf that looks like it's seen several wars, plus maybe the Vietnam War as well. A white shirt that has been torn to shreds with holes kind of going through it, short sleeved. Again, it's probably been through at least 5 wars plus the Vietnam War. He's wearing these like jeans that are pretty roughed up, has a lot of dirt on it, and probably has been through at least 2 wars. He probably had to change pants at some point. He also has this like leather belt where he has like the holster for his gun at. That actually looks a lot nicer than the rest of his clothing. So it's probably only been through 1 war, because it still does look kind of tattered.
Damn, so that's where Arthur Morgan went to after Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, he's got 2 arrows through his body, by the way. Arthur Lee Mulligan. Is that his full name?
I think it's Morgan.
Morgan. Fuck. Yeah, it might be Morgan.
Yeah. So I would say this for you. The skeleton steps out and just kind of looks around like, who the fuck's playing the music? Like, he's more just confused.
Rio would kind of just look to him, like, tilt his head, and, like, it's like a fucking snap tilt, and just smile.
You would see the skeleton tilt his head back, and then tilt it back like, hi, I'm sentient.
Hello.
Greetings, fucker.
I'm alive, bitch.
Like, Rio would just kind of like, he's like definitely like, I feel like he does that thing whenever he's playing and walking. Like, he's not doing a normal walk. He's doing that almost like sidestep dance type of walk while he's playing this violin. Just like to his, like prop to his neck. He would just go, so, are there any other people here?
Well, as far as I know, no. I'm the only one left. And her.
You know where they left? You know where that would happen?
Well, from what I know, the more powerful of the 2 magic users teleported the rest of them away to safety.
Okay. So
they're alive, but from what I know, they're to the dwarves.
To the door. Oh, that's that rumored race, the one that's like really short and stout and all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That the girl over there. If you can, I didn't. Oh God, that's where she went. I lost her for a while. She's probably fine. I hope.
Oh, okay, great. Right. So why are you here?
Oh, I'm a clerk.
Ah.
That makes sense. You hear John shout from distance.
Yeah.
Name's One Eye. I'm the clerk of this here of Raven's Call. However, you'd look at the tavern behind him. It's a little fucked up.
I mean, do you want
A bit ruffled.
Do you want to like move your tavern to, you know, a safer, you know, town that might not be destroyed and might not be abandoned?
Sure.
All right.
And I think we can bring the wizard over there with us. She'd be of use.
Yeah, we're making party. Do you know what happened, by the way? That, you know, there was like a big old boom. You know, I was looking through a tree, and suddenly I just saw a big old firework, and then went kapow, and like there was a whole thing that happened. Next thing I know, I'm walking out here, and I'm being brought out of prison. Next thing I know, it's like apparently now that they're bringing out a war guy, you know, out of prison too because of this. So I don't know what's happened.
Well, from what I've gauged, shit's ending. I don't know. I've been through death before. It isn't that bad, but this is a different type of death. I don't like this version of death.
Yeah. You know, I'm at. Oh man, I kind of wish I left this noble alive now, because then at least he probably would have been on a travel thing, and he probably would have died of this. And that would have been funny.
Yes.
Hey John, come meet our new clerk. Clerk.
I'm a clerk. he goes, oh, that girl over there, she's real sweet. That's Anna.
Alright, well, good to meet you, Anna. Anna, this is John.
She is unconscious, being dragged by Agnes.
He's still gonna speak to her while she's unconscious. Anna, this is John Sean. John Sean, this is Anna. This is me. Hi, I'm me, and me is me. Okay, cool. One Eye.
Right,
this is John
name's
Sean.
One Eye.
Yeah. My name's Ryozuka. Glad to meet you.
Yeah. As you
like,
see.
Yeah, I think John Shaw would just kind of be like staring at the unconscious person and just being like,
so, are they dead? Is this a dead person? Is that what dead people look like? Am I dead?
No.
I couldn't tell you. I'm already dead, so I can't tell when people are alive.
Oh, that makes sense. You look extremely dead, old person.
You see his head crack towards you as he goes, "What'd you say?"
I'd like to think John just kind of goes cross-eyed in fire elemental form.
Like, well, man.
Like,
as oh boy.
He just starts disassociating.
All I can think of is, I hope it shows the right image I'm thinking of. Fucking no, it's not showing what I want. You know, like you know what I mean, where it has like that crazy anime eye zoom, where it just full on like their eyes are separating in different paths. That's all I can fucking imagine for. That's all I can imagine for him. Just full on. God, I love that.
Yeah.
How's League of Legends, Isa?
I'm only Legends.
You guys would notice that good old
Oh no, I'm winning hard.
Oh hell yeah,
I'm so hard in this game. I mean, I'm
Huh? Wait.
I'm hard. I'm the only one that's doing good on my team right now, ironically.
No, Issa, you're supposed to take that energy for tomorrow's campaign.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's for the Roman
That's
Harbor.
so hard.
Oh, yeah.
How hard can he make? How hard can they make their song?
Baba. See, you know, your game would have been really easy if I was there as your healer. I'm just saying.
So continuing.
Yeah, continuing.
One Eye. Yeah. Well, he'd look over at the fire. He's like, "You probably got the best odds of figuring out if she's alive or not. She's a fire wizard. She's a fire mage after all. She uses fire magic. You're a fireman. Figure it out. Obviously, you should know."
Damn.
I don't know.
Then why are you made of fire?
Yeah. John Sean is just gonna turn to you, Rio, and just go,
Yeah, why am I made of fire again?
Because of your mother.
Right.
Yeah.
'Cause of the mother.
You would see One Eye turn towards Ryu, look at him,
He's my son.
look back, and
Yeah.
bloodlines are weird. Anyways,
Yeah, bloodlines are, well, listen, you know, when you marry a fire genasi, and you know, sometimes the genetics get a little funky.
the skeleton looks at you. Like, brother is undead. He's like, for sure. Anyways.
By the way, I forgot to mention this. Right, son. If you want to meet your mother, you know how I told you, like, you know, we're gonna go meet your mother after all this. She won't let us meet her until after we deal with all this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I haven't gotten to tell you where she's been living, right? Have I told you that? I don't think I told you that.
No,
So-
you haven't.
So your mother's a fire genasi, as I said. Her name's Gwei, but you know, obviously call her mother. I don't think she'd like it if you start calling her by her name.
That makes sense.
But yeah, but she lives in the 9 house. But she's an amazing person.
Oh.
I'm DM the player here. I'm speaking of Gwei, the fire goddess.
I know. I know. I want to mention, you see, as you're saying this, like, behind John Sean's one eye's head is just slowly tilting with this look of, like, you are full of shit. You know? like he's not, like, John Sean can't see it, but One Eye is sitting there like, you, my friend, are full of shit, but I'm not gonna say shit because I don't care.
John Sean is just gonna say,
I'm gonna think really hard, and I'm gonna.
He's gonna
so
what?
John
He's
is
gonna
just going
what?
to attempt to send Gwei a message using the power of fucking I don't know.
His power of love, of motherly to son bond.
Okay, so persuasion?
Gotta.
Great.
I guess?
One sec. That's a dirty 20.
Fucking... Alright, hold on, let me roll.
Just trying to talk to a god, no biggie.
No big deal.
No, me.
Okay, so, John Sean,
Yeah.
you would feel a pull of magic that you do not recognize after you send that.
So did that magic ask for consent?
But, by the way, I just want to make it clear, the message he was trying to send was, "Hi, how's it going?"
Yeah, I figured as something of that alignment. Do you acknowledge this magic or do you ignore it? Do you ignore this pull or do you acknowledge it? It seems like...
Okay. I should probably acknowledge it, right?
That's up to you. It's your
Yeah.
life, man.
Okay, so I like to think John just kind of closed his eyes as he did this, and as he opened them, he just says,
Hey, I just felt someone pulling on my head. That was weird. Anyways, what were you doing again?
You got a pull from your hand?
Is he acknowledging it or not?
You should probably answer that. That might be a phone call.
"Oh, wait, is it like a phone call?"
Yeah.
Of a sort.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't really quite sure what you meant by that, but yes, I do acknowledge it.
Cool. So I gotta grab something then. As you are yanked from your body.
Okay, I like to think how this looks like in, like, the real world is that all of a sudden John's eyes just completely disappear. Kind of like
Yeah.
stasis mode, but without his body going dim.
he's gonna be like that for like a second, and that's it. But like, he gets to have a whole conversation with a person. Oh boy, here we go.
In case you didn't know, Isa, I literally gaslit him on the first session that I was his father. So yeah, that's the whole thing.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So session 3, that might become crashing back down. So as you would appear in this essentially this raised platform of like demonite that you're standing on, which is like this hellstone that most of hell is made out of.
Mm-hmm.
As you look around, there's demons, devils, and like a more hellish version of tieflings, which are called sun scorchers, are just all fighting everywhere. And and you would see sitting on and standing there, kind of overlooking all of this, and like a raised thing probably above the first layer of hell, is this girl, which is Gwei.
You can describe them because I'm not there.
Red lady, big hand, big ears, big fire hair. I'm not really quite sure how to describe the clothing, to be honest with you. It's like a really weird burnt-looking dress.
Do you want me to?
Hey, I'm gonna call for a DM override.
Yeah, let me, if I may. You're dealing with a very dark red skinned fire genasi. The hair that is completely made purely of fire. Basically goes down like past the hips. Like if she just let it not flow and it just didn't like flow up like natural fire would, it would basically be near the knees. She has these like. She does have, if you look closely, she has these like almost like Roronoa Zoro type of earrings on her left ear, but there's only 2 instead of 3 of them. Blackened eyes with what I can see is like some yellow pupils. Besides that, she has this like black dress that is like scorched on the ends bits, but it's one of those dresses where like you can still see like a bit of the legs. And then I think she has like black boots. Yeah, black boots that like go slightly past the knees. That's a better description.
Yay, a description.
Yay.
Okay, so as John just kind of blinks for a minute, he like kind of starts spinning around, just going like, "Whoa, what? Oh, hi there."
Hello. Hi. You called?
Oh,
What?
are you, your name is Gwei, right?
Yes.
Hi. I think I might be your son. I'm not sure. My father said that had something to do with me, I think.
She stares at you for a moment. She's like, okay, rewind a moment.
Okay.
What? Like the fucking god hits you with the
You conceived me.
Okay. Okay. Let me start again. Hi. I'm
no,
John Sean. I'm trying to figure out how I was created. Met this guy. Said he was my dad. Seemed kind of like a convincing argument. Then I asked him who my mom was. That he said it was you. And then I thought, oh, what if I tried really hard to think about it? And then here I am.
I want to mention, she like puts her fingers together and like sets her chin like on her thumbs, just like that. Like, how do I express this to this child without like shattering his psyche? She's like, okay, so I think you were lied to. From what I can tell, yes, you are technically one of my creations as you are a fire elemental. So, yes, I did technically create you with magic, but you didn't, you were just created. But the creation of you was also helped by a different god, who is granting you, it seems, extra
I'm not
power.
the father?
Get out.
I like they just fucking imagine like Rio's just popping in for a split second. I'm not the father, but getting shoved out.
Just get out. Just fucking infernos him. Like, get the fuck out of my area.
So John would probably say something like,
Wait, is it why that I can do this?
and he's just kind of like shoot an eldritch blast off the platform. You'll try not to make it super strong or anything like that.
Yeah, no, he just fires off. She's like, yeah, no, that do it. Okay, wait, who's your patron? Oh. You see her kind of like do essentially, she pulls on your mana effectively and like checks your magic. Because she can kind of figure out, using essentially where your strands of magic are coming from, figure out who the fuck. Because she knows that, like, okay, you're fire elemental. Clearly you're from my shit. However, I don't give people Eldritch Blast. Who's doing that? She kind of sits there, she's like, oh, you're, oh. Okay. This suddenly makes a lot more sense. Okay. Well, I can tell you technically who had a lot more involvement in your creation than me. Well, yes, you are made out of my element, which is fire. The man who properly created you is also your patron. Which also,
That's
from what I can,
heavy.
from what I can tell, you were created to fix this event that has occurred, but you showed up with more power than you have right now.
Oh. I mean, I know I was supposed to save the world or something, but didn't know it was more to me, I guess.
You're going to need to reach out to a man known as the Lantern Keeper. While his visits may be a bit unsettling, he is actually quite kind. Far kinder than most eldritch gods you will find. I recommend talking to him and he can help you. But right now, from what I can tell, you essentially got set back to a square one. Which isn't bad, because now you can build friends and allies and take on this evil not alone. So that'll be good. Don't believe everything you're told. Especially if the person who's talking to you doesn't seem to have their head on straight.
Trying to get you paid child support. What the fuck?
Okay. All right.
500 rubies per month.
I think I understand. So
I hope.
oh,
She just be like, I hope.
Well, thank you for helping partially create me. That was very nice of you. This world's pretty cool. I like it so far.
I hope you enjoy it. Please save it.
If you don't mind, there's someone I gotta hit in the head. So I don't know how this works. Like, do I bring myself back? Do you bring me?
I
back
can
there,
send you
or-
back.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Good luck. And she'd snap her fingers and you would be set back to your body. As I can only imagine you pop out swinging.
So
I'm not near him.
how it works is like from Rio's perspective, John's like face just goes completely missing for a second, and that like for like 5 seconds or something like that, then John's face starts to reform. And Acrid, I'm going to roll to hit Rio with the Great Club.
All right.
I warned you there would be repercussions.
Yep.
They're coming now.
Expect to have repercussions back for swinging at me.
Bets. Anyways.
I will be swinging back. I'm giving you a heads up.
Got it. All right, 1 sec.
Oh no.
14.
My AC is a 14. I think in 5e it goes to the attacker instead of defender, if I remember right, so that should hit.
That does hit, yes.
I will also
Alright,
be swinging back with all 4 of my sickles. That is a 15 plus 5, a 16 plus 5, a 17 to hit, and a... Alright, wait, so 16 plus 5, that's 21. So 21, a 20 to hit, a dirty 17 to hit. And what's the last one? And then a dirty 10. So I know dirty 10 will hit, but will the other 3s hit?
Are you trying to murder my character? What the fuck?
No, it's just that, like, when I attack with, like, I mean, you attack me with a weapon, so I'm attacking back with weapons. I have 4 arms. I
quad wheels.
I quad wheel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So the best way I can describe this is you swing, you bonk him with the great club. You see this man General Grievous out sickles and come out swinging.
Yeah, I'll...
Gotcha.
That is 6, 5, and 4 slashing damage.
I'm down.
Gotcha.
Okay.
How much damage did I take, by the way?
You took 5 bludgeoning,
Alright.
and you proceeded to do 14 slashing.
I do
was
apologize.
just gonna do the one attack, and then you just decided to punt me, essentially.
So I'll be completely honest, when Rio attacks, this is a genuine thing. When he attacks, he doesn't swing with just one arm. He swings with all at the same time. That's why I did it like that. So when you did that, I was like, well, I'm not gonna just take a hit for no fucking reason. So, including without having a conversation before the swing. So as far as I would be concerned, as far as Rio would be concerned, you're just swinging to swing. So I'm gonna swing back.
Well, how I was gonna do it after I rolled the damage roll was that John was just going to scream, "You lied to me."
So you lied.
I just lost my League of Legends game, and my teammates should never have been born. Holy fuck, man. Life update.
Oh, man.
He screams it loud too, mind you. Like he's pissed off.
Okay, so give me a con save. Let's see how loud
Me?
you are, bud. Yeah.
All right, 1 sec. Wait, ignore that. That was not the right one.
No, you're not. No.
Wait, no, that
ignore
was
it.
not the con save though. Hang on.
No.
Okay, well, I got a nat 20 on a con save.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So, what everyone would hear is it echoes back and forth through the city. You lied. For like a solid, 10 seconds. That's echoing. As if anything in the city didn't know y'all were here, it does now.
Yep. So, okay, well, this actually fucking justifies my attack. Hold up. If I may, as soon as he hears that, he slashes forward and just says, right now it doesn't matter. Because you know what? Everything is going to be coming now. Because you got too loud. So understand this. We can talk about this at the city and at the town when the time comes. But now it's not the time. But I will let you know. I don't know what you heard. But even when I do lie, there is always some truth to it. So understand what I said is true, but it may also be false. But now we might have bigger problems. Good job.
Good job. So help action. You're at 1 hit point. Help. You've been helped by Psyche of all people. Psyche extended out her arm and just poked you. It was like, help action.
Yeah. I want to mention, he definitely says that, in his ear type of, it's like a whisper, but just a, quiet.
Yeah. As, okay, let me roll something. I need to roll for, okay. Got it. Cool. So, here's what happens. You would hear One Eye go, so I don't think he should have done that. We need to get into the building now.
Oh.
Everybody.
As you see One Eye draw both of his revolvers, he goes, "Get in now. That thing's coming." As you would start to hear the sound of something like a rumbling. So he goes, "Everybody in. You need to duck." As he just fucking runs into the tent. He goes, "Everybody in. I'm going to shut the door without you in here if you're not fast."
Yeah, I'm a
Darshan
melee.
is
Yeah.
definitely going to oblige.
Yeah, as you would run in, you would notice that the floors are stone, so there's no risk of you burning. Agnath ducks inside, Psyche jumps in, as Agnath is also carrying Enna as he sets her down and kind of... Psyche is gonna run medicine. The Mimic has no idea.
I'll check on them, see if I can help any, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know shit. I got that one. I
Yeah.
don't know anything about medicine. To be fair, my eyes would very much be more on attention of the fucking thing that's gonna be coming.
As
Yeah, same here.
So you guys are getting to see a sneak peek at something actually.
Alright.
As you guys would see a rumbling start to break out, as you guys would see a large, like essentially a group of these creatures emerge from the as about 5 of these things fly overhead.
Okay.
As as One Eye basically tells everyone, get down and make sure you're not seen, basically.
The things that we are looking at, they're almost completely, from what I can understand, they're probably not even a proper tangible. They look like they're completely made of just like pure force magic, most likely by the looks of it. It is just like almost like purple bodies that the anatomy doesn't make sense. As like they have the forearms and the hands, but they're missing like the beginning bit of the arm that actually connects it to the torso. They have these like almost like purplish flames that seem to almost have like eyes in a weird way, kind of just blasting out of their shoulders. Their torso is basically sewn into the actual black cloth that covers their body. They have like a black hood like type of robe, almost like a wizard robe in a way. But it's completely made of black, but it's like the torso basically has sewn itself into the robe. With this, like, you know, just... It's supposed to have a head, but it's obvious that it's just pure magic with the hood up. And there's no legs.
Yeah.
And the robes are pretty torn. They seem to have these, like, blades built into their wrists, essentially.
Yeah, as those things would fly overhead, as you see one of them would land in the area where they essentially heard the screech from what their perspective, as they heard where John Sean yelled, as you would see them essentially run their blades along the ground as they're moving.
Mm-hmm.
As you would see them pretty easily cut through the cobblestone ground as they're moving.
Gotcha.
As these things start scanning around, as they make this, like, you see, like, a pulse move out from them, as essentially it seems that's how they communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially through, like, a wave of telepathy. So if there's any of them in that wave area, they would all gain that knowledge from what you could immediately probably guess.
Gotcha.
As essentially the thing would then float upwards, as the 5 of them would then split off and start searching through the town. As essentially these creatures are probably like, no, those things couldn't have gotten far. They're somewhere. Fucking look. Like, we're gonna search now. So, One Eye you guys would basically all hide. And due to the building and the way that One Eye has this place set up, in that you guys haven't really gotten a good look at the building you're in, but the windows have tattered curtains and the door is pretty much completely shut.
Yeah.
And there's like cracks in the door that you're able to look through to see these creatures land, search around, and then fly off.
Yeah.
As Ryu was right. Things just got much worse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because these things, from what you could probably guess, were idle somewhere in the town, thinking everything was dead. They now heard something scream, and they're like, oh, find the living, make it not living.
Ruh-roh.
As those things would start flying around the city, you don't know if those were people or if those are just aberrations created from the magic.
Yeah.
But those things are now wandering and active. So getting out of the city is now it would be. Y'all don't want to stay here long because it seems these 5 are existing in the city to make sure nothing is alive. But
yeah.
That's probably why the other survivors dipped, was because of this creature. With these creatures.
That makes sense.
Fair enough.
But also because One Eye is such a dedicated clerk and also undead, he really couldn't care. What do I have to lose? I'm already dead. Meanwhile, the wizard who's been trying to do counter magic just collapsed, and he didn't know where she was.
Fair.
So, yeah. So you guys would... so what do y'all want to do?
John Sean is just gonna crawl under a table and just kind of bring his knees up to his chest.
Honestly?
I mean, he just discovered in the span of like a minute that he has been lied to. He got hurt, and then he inadvertently got a pretty scary looking monster active around town. So he's feeling kind of down.
How to make a character depressed. 101. Have them scream and then have a thing that goes, oh, that's stone? It looks like paper.
I don't know if anyone had said something about those enemies earlier. If they did, I completely zoned out for it.
No, these things were never mentioned.
Cool.
One Eye never mentioned that those fuckers were active. He probably didn't even know they were still here. But when you screamed and he just sat there and was like, we need to hide. Why? Just hide. This is not, I'm not Snow.
Got it. Yeah, no. John Sean definitely is just kind of like, like the... Yeah, like knees up the chest, hugging them kind of position underneath a table.
Ryu's definitely keeping sickles in hand, and is probably just staying near the window, keeping an eye out, basically.
Yeah. So you would see One Eye is sticking towards the door, and he's got both of his revolvers out, and he's kind of just sitting on the ground like, God, please no. Like, I will open fire with these bitches, but I got a limited number of bullets.
I see.
I think you just kind of look to One Eye and just very quietly, and he would know Abyssal probably because he's an undead.
Yes.
I'll just go in Abyssal and just say, do you know if they tend to stay on patrol for long?
One Eye would pretty quietly respond with Abyssal they tend to patrol for a few hours and then there's check different areas. And then they'll cycle back for once or twice and then eventually they'll go back to being dormant.
I recommend that we stay for the night. And then tomorrow morning we leave.
One Eye, well, welcome to the Raven's Call. Make yourselves at home.
Yep.
As you guys would look around and see that this is a tavern of sorts, but because of how kind of disheveled everything is, you can't really tell what kind of tavern it was. It looks like it has a stage for some sort of performance.
Yeah.
So, yeah. As you guys would stay the night there.
Yeah.
Because fuck walking out there while that shit's active.
Well, since we're gonna be barged into here, is there anything worthwhile bringing with us for when we leave?
Y'all can search around. Agnath is gonna look around, see if there's anything of value.
Alcohols, poisons, potions, anything can be useful. I got a 17 plus 1 for investigation.
Oh my god.
I don't think John Shan would probably help out. He would still be under the table.
It's fair.
I just Psyche did it. The Mad Lad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that's another
She
nat
did
20.
She got a nat 20.
Let's go.
What the beep?
What the hell? So also yeah, you guys got a very much a sneak peek at a monster that y'all were not supposed to run into for a little while.
Nailed it.
I was like, what's here? This. Oh, why? Okay.
Oh man.
Great. Oh boy. Fucking hide.
Whoa.
Thank God they listened. You never know. Some people are like, I don't need to listen to the NPC who's clearly survived here. Nah, I'm built different. That's how you get bisected by a random spirit creature. Anyways, yeah, so as you guys are searching around, so we've got Agnath got a 11. You got a 17?
I got a 17 plus 1, 18.
Okay, so 18, cool. So you'll find some stuff. Agnath didn't really find much. He's more just, so everyone but John would realize this as they're more investigating. This is a brothel.
Oh.
that y'all are in. So One Eye was the night clerk of a brothel, you would discover. So he was the guy on guard when the brothel was like not officially open.
Gotcha.
So he was the one running the background checks for the brothel, making sure everything was running smoothly for in the morning, but also was just the night clerk. He made sure everything was good for the dancers and everything. That was his job. So it's just like, oh, wait, this is a brothel. What the fuck? Wait a minute. So Ryu would find Ryu and Psyche, as they're both searching, they would both find some stuff.
Yeah.
So they would both find 2 expired healing potions.
Okay.
And there is an expired healing potion item.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Hold on.
Yeah. And then you would find also 2 greater healing potions of healing that are greater.
Hold on. Why does it not show up when I type it?
I just clicked potions, and it's there. Like potion, and it's towards the top.
Expired healing potions, you said 2 of those. And then you said 2 graders?
2 potions of healing greater, yes.
Okay.
There's 2 of those as well. As Psyche and Ryu would also find like a small like weapons cabinet.
Yeah.
That was in the back.
Mm.
Just in case. So you would find a boomerang.
Okay.
And Psyche just kind of lets you, like, she's like, yeah, you got that. I don't know how to use any of that.
Yeah, that's fair.
She's like, I don't need that. And then just like, there's a rapier. She's like, that's mine. And she just takes it. She just yoinks the fucking rapier.
Fair.
She yoinks the rapier for herself. But you would find, there was the boomerang you would find a chakram.
Okay.
You would find 4 whips.
Aight. So that's another weapon option.
And then you would find a single war pick.
One hell of a personnel, Jesus Christ.
I mean, they had a dude with 2 revolvers as the night clerk.
It's also, I guess to be fair, it is also a brothel that is stationed in a Viking town. So they're probably going to be more armed than normal ones.
Yeah, like the normal...
Actually.
like the normal brothel, it's like you find a weapon in there. Like, that's weird. You're in a Viking town. I'm sorry, some of these girls need to be prepared.
Yeah.
like not a single one of these girls does not know how to defend themselves.
Yeah, there's gonna be a big difference. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, there's healing potions, there's weaponry. It's like, huh, this is like actually equipped. What the fuck?
Yep.
And also you would see the one eye would walk up and grab like a small box that was towards the bottom, which is likely ammunition for himself.
Yeah.
So he has his box of ammunition, so he does not run out of bullets.
One last thing I want to try and do. With those wanted posters, do we have names on those wanted posters, or is it just pictures of missing people?
Let me actually... Did they get names down? Okay.
Because if there's names, I can check the guest book to see if they were near here at this time.
Okay, yeah. So, let me actually scroll up for the people. Okay, so... So the druid girl, the druid lady, she had a name.
Okay.
So her name was written down. The bard's name was not down, and you do not know about the other guy, the other person.
Okay.
Which I will update this to be like this. Which is Misfy, which is the druid's name.
All right. Can I check the book log, because they have to keep tabs on the people that come in and out of these things. Oftentimes they'll have people like names written down, because it's also like brothels normally serve as a tavern on the side. I checked the guest book to see if they ever had a Misfy, like anytime recently.
Yeah, so you would go ahead and give that a check, and you would like ask, and One Eye would happily hand over the book. He's like, oh yeah, you can look. So you can go ahead and give an investigation check.
Separate investigation. Nat 20.
Fuck yeah. Damn.
I got the battle rolls out at the beginning, I guess.
Fucking damn.
Got it out by performing on who walks better.
God. Damn. Fuck, I was not mentally prepared for you just to, like, come out swinging with Nat 20. Get fucked.
Dabs.
So... As you're searching through for the name of Misfy, you would see that, she came through this place, like from what looks like a week ago, before things went bad. So she was here. She did stop here, and then
But
it
there's an
seemed
obvious
that
log saying that she returned the keys and all that. Then
she did return the keys before
Okay.
leaving. Yes.
so she would have not gotten caught up in the whole like magic, like get the fuck out of here, let's get to a safe area. So she's definitely still missing.
She's somewhere.
All right.
She is still missing. Yes, but it was like, okay, no, she was here. Where'd she go? God damn it! Please. Did the clerk? Yeah. You would notice one other thing that I'll give you, because fuck you, Nat 20. I'm feeling friendly.
Fair enough.
You would see that a name that is like, the last name that seems to, like, the name right before that was logged, like, just before the day of the explosion, effectively. And when I say a week ago, I meant, like, a week before the explosion. I should state that. Like, a day before the explosion, this guy checked out. So it's the most like, oh, you poor bastard.
Yeah.
You'd left a day too soon.
Oh man.
Which is the name of you would see this name of Zinnik, which, as you would be reading that, Agnath would also be checking over your shoulder, just out of curiosity, and he would be, that's a Knoll name. There's a Knoll walking around. That's not good.
If I remember right, the country with all the mountains, they had a lot of gnolls living in some of their areas.
Yes, they had a Knoll
back home.
They had a Knoll take over like a decent chunk of their land because he just wanted to.
Not surprised.
So, yeah, there's a Knoll fucking somewhere, and God hopes he didn't get corrupted.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's around. Yeah.
You gotta find him.
Yeah, hopefully. Which, Agnath would point out that if their Knoll was heading back, he would be heading towards Solheim, which is south of where you guys are at.
Gotcha.
He was like, I know that there is a Knoll camp somewhere around Solheim, but we need to get out of here before we go that, and we need to get more food.
We're not prepared for a solo line trip, but we could do that after we, get some food and stuff like that from the town.
Yes. Back to Dolhurst.
Yep.
And he would look at one eye. He was like, and you're coming along, I'm guessing? I can. Or not, I don't know.
He's coming.
Am I? Oh, okay. One eye just goes, alright. Like, Agnes offered that, and then like, one eye looked at, everyone was like, am I? I don't know. I'm the fucking skeleton. I'm the weird one. Am I permitted to fall? Alright. I've got guns.
I would say at this point, you suddenly hear John Sean, and he's standing nearby, and he'll say,
I'll go too. It's the least that I could do for after what I did.
Now, obviously, it's hard to tell because he's a fire elemental, but he has that kind of shaky voice, like he's been crying
Yeah.
almost. But he seems like he's really serious about helping out.
Right. Wait, hold on. Does anyone think of this? That's okay. Wait. I have a dumb idea, but it might work. You're a fire elemental, right?
Yeah.
Could you put some of your fire magic into her? That might kickstart her body, considering she's a fire mage.
Okay, but you're certain it won't unintentionally terrible enemies, right?
It won't, you cut out, what'd you say?
Yeah.
It's not gonna summon any, bad people if I do this, or anything, right?
It shouldn't.
Okay,
As long as it's not loud.
So, John is gonna... Would this count as a mana slot?
Yes.
He's just gonna... Okay. So he's gonna try to basically use that spell that you talked about earlier, about giving temp health.
Yeah.
And just kind of inject it into her, basically.
So this really works because technically she's immune to fire because of how far into the fire tree she is.
Gotcha.
So it just is absorbed by her, which kickstarts her body back to working again. As it actually wakes up, surprisingly, after a minute. And that would consume a mana slot from you. And you see when I go, I didn't honestly expect that to work. Hooray.
You okay, lady?
What the Yo, this is different. Hello.
Hi.
She's just looking around, fucking confused. Cause she passed out, things weren't purple. Probably.
Purple hollow. Hollow purple.
I get it!
Yeah.
What? Okay. I don't know you. She says that I have no idea what you are. I don't know you, but I know you. So who are the rest of you?
I'm Ryuzuka. We're the people that are going to get you out of here.
Sounds
Sean.
good to me.
And I'm still trying to figure out who I am myself as well. So I can't really give you a full answer there.
And I'm no help right now, but if we can get me out of here, I can be of more use in magic.
Yeah, no problem.
We leave by tomorrow. They're patrolling right now.
I will happily not leave while they're patrolling.
Yep.
So she will happily stay seated since they're patrolling.
Yep.
John is gonna take one look at you, Rio, and then he's just gonna walk back to crawl back to the exact same table he crawled underneath originally.
Ryu is not batting an eye.
Gotcha.
Fair enough. So I will need to reactivate this character. This is a character I've not had to use in a while.
Fair.
Ooh, so the NPC that is you guys get a wizard.
Yeah. Can't wait for them to get hit by a singular blow gust of wind and die.
She's got more health than you.
Surprising for a wizard.
She's not level 1.
Still surprising for a wizard.
Yeah, no, she's completely out of spell slots.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it consumed all of her magic just to try
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
block.
I'm imagining we're gonna be doing a long rest anyways, so it should be fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
So everyone will get a long rest, and everyone will get to roll wisdom saves.
Woo.
Let's go! Wait, with advantage?
The people who have advantage get to roll with advantage.
Yep.
That makes sense.
14,
The ones-
23, 17.
The ones
I
that
got a
don't get.
16.
Nice.
So, John got 16. What did Rio get?
17.
And both of you guys are feeling fine and dandy. You guys have noticed probably no differences.
Yeah.
Next, as I got to roll as. Oh,
What about Issa? What does she gotta roll?
Roll a will save to deal with this call.
I think she's okay, so I think she failed.
Yeah, she failed.
She's staring off into
no.
space.
Alright, cool. I got the wisdom saves of everybody.
Hell yeah.
And I have adjusted things accordingly.
Nice.
As you guys would head out.
Yeah.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys would head out the next morning.
Yep.
If you guys want to be stealthy, you can, or you guys can just kind of head for the way y'all came in and get the fuck out of here.
That might make the most sense.
Yeah, I'm done for whatever.
There's running and there's playing it careful.
Playing it careful would probably just be a stealth check in this case, right?
Yes.
Got it. So I'll just roll stealth then while we try to get out.
Alright. That is a 13 for me.
Oh, fuck me, that's a 5.
Oh.
To be fair, you are
Alright.
a walking ball of fire.
Yeah,
Boy.
no, really. So I'm
Literally
gonna-
a torch.
Yeah.
So the wizard has an 18. The 8'2" Lupin has an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Psyche has a 17. And Ryu got a what?
He got a 13.
Okay.
It was an ace plus 5, so.
Fair enough. Yeah, you guys would sneak on out. As I will need to move this character from one campaign to another. So she can join y'all's campaign. I can keep easier track of her. Yeah, you guys would head back into the you guys would head the fuck out the city.
Yeah.
And get the fuck out of there.
Hell yeah. I'm guessing the stealth of the collective DC for the group as a whole rather than separate DCs?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So, just in case something like a random 5 was to show up.
Fair.
You're talking to me.
I'm kind of talking to you and Agna. Neither of you rolled well. Psyche could have done better. She's good at stealth, though.
Fair.
Sneaking is something she likes to do, considering what she is.
Truth.
No. So, you guys would all sneak out.
Yeah.
As y'all would head the fuck out of there.
Hell yeah.
Escaping from the area.
Yeah.
As y'all would then make your way through down the road.
Hell yeah. I feel like it's one of those things where nobody's probably saying anything type of thing. It's just simple walking.
Yeah, no. I would say this.
No trying to outwalk anyone right now.
No.
It does not call for that.
Yeah.
No, everyone is, like, I think, at least I know this is how, for what's going on for at least Agnath, is it's kind of sinking in for him, like, no, these creatures are different. They don't abide by our rules. They don't care. Fuck whatever we have to abide by. That thing cuts stone as if it was paper.
To be honest, reading Zuko was kind of already assuming that if there was anything within this zone, and it has now been proven correct, he already kind of assumed it wouldn't be of normal physics, law, or nature, or anything of the surface of this world, considering all the fucking, the type of magic that's been put out within the zone. That he's
His feelings were just reconfirmed. For Agnath, he's the most non-magical being you can encounter. So he's just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on?
Yep.
Shit's a weird color. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Yep.
Fuck you mean it cut rock. I want to do that.
Yeah, for real, this is really just a reconfirmation of, I was right.
No, we're fucked.
Oh, man.
It's just yes, this is going to be a bitch, and I cannot overstate that. As, you guys would head back.
Yeah.
As the first day.
Yeah, no, there's no witty John Sean quits banter or shenanigans now. God, it's depression time, baby.
Oh yes,
Yay.
the characters, they're combining. Chrono and John Sean. Crippling depression combined with a child.
Oh, that's what makes it more depressing to be.
I'm 12 days old and I have crippling depression.
Well, he's learning how the world works, I guess.
14 days old and this is deep.
I'm today years old.
I don't know what the fuck you just said.
I am today years old.
Oh, this is truth. Ooblex would know.
Oh my. Alright, well, you guys would. And as you guys would set up camp for the next day,
Yeah, it's getting hot.
You guys would kind of set up underneath like a tilted rock that's kind of leaning up against another rock. It's making this essentially like, kind of like a lean-to, effectively. Yeah. As you guys would be sitting there, as the sun is still up for this, so you guys would see this. It's not a perception. Y'all just see this happen. Y'all would see effectively like 9 or 10 of the as you would see 9 or 10 like things fly overhead. They don't seem to notice you, they just seem to keep sailing by.
Yeah.
As they're essentially, as you guys would see about 10 of these like 2 foot tall like gem creatures. Yeah. Sail by.
Yeah, it's literally just like you take an egg, cut it, and like only take the like a fourth of one side of it, of the bottom end, and only a fourth, nothing more. The other 3/4, throw that bit of the eggshell away. Now paint it purple. Now give it a bunch of cracks. Now shove a giant purple amethyst stone in the middle of it, and then have little shards sprout out of it with purple tentacles coming from the bottom.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Like 10 of those fly overhead and head further. They kind of head towards they're heading like northwest-ish.
Gotcha.
So that's where they're headed.
Alright.
As you guys would see those things as these creatures are starting to really appear quickly.
Yep.
And they seem to be spreading out rapidly. Rapidly.
They have rabies.
They're the rabbits from that Nickelodeon TV show thing.
Hell yeah. I can't wait for one of us to get hit by one of these things and either get turned into a rabbit, aka a herringib with sanity problems, or 2, get rabies. I can't wait.
I can't wait. Oh boy, you're all gonna die.
I remember the Wii movie where, the Wii game where it was like rabbits want to go home and they're like trying to get to the moon. That was a fucking wild game.
I played some of it. It was actually legitimately really good.
Yeah, there was some subtle racism in that game, but it was a fun game when I played it as a kid. I
remember the racism.
Yeah, I didn't notice as a kid, but then like I remember watching, I think like before Schlatt started getting himself canceled all the time. I remember watching him and like he played it, and there's so many things that he pointed out, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? How did I not catch on to this?
Yeah.
It's a good game, though, I swear. It's fun. Oh, man. Okay.
Quit yawning.
Fuck you.
Damn.
I'll yawn however I please in this podcast.
Stop hissing into the goddamn microphone.
I'm looking away from the
mic. You fucking serpent.
I even faced away from the
mic.
Clearly not enough.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just as tired as I was last time we did this campaign.
Fair.
At least I'm
tired.
I mean, at least you slept.
Sure.
Yeah, true. Good point.
Yeah. Take your wins, bud. Because when they ain't there, you will feel it.
But Steve
hasn't
slept in 14 years. He's still pinned to the wall to this very day.
I can't wait till we can somehow canonize Steve.
Don't worry, Anya gave me a request about that.
Aw, shit. I am gonna die. A what? A fucking swordfish. I'm gonna get my ass whooped by a fucking swordfish.
Alright, so.
Yeah.
Day one goes by fine, I'm guessing?
Yeah, you guys just saw the event of the little fuckers flying overhead. Those little crystal things seem to be the smallest creatures you've seen out of the 2.
Yeah.
The other wraith things seem to be like standing at probably about 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Probably. But yeah. Those little fuckers are only about like 2 feet, maybe.
Yeah.
So it's like, yes, the tiny ones. Problem, there's 10 of them. Fuck. Oh God, where are they going? Please, not on us. Thank God. Okay, run.
Not my problem anymore.
Thank God, someone's gonna die, and it isn't us this time.
Oh man,
Moving
rest
on.
in peace, that fucking knoll. That was like a day away.
God, which direction did you go? That's the question. I need to see. Cause
Directly towards Keyby for no specific reason.
okay, wait, I shouldn't have rolled that before dictating 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Can you imagine we like get back into Keyby? It's like, yeah, no, he's just been here. What do you mean he's been here? Yeah, no, he was visiting when it happened. It's like, oh, that's a coincidence.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, not happening. But like,
There was a shot. I gave it a D4.
damn. D4, you had to get 5. Hold up.
I rolled a D4. He had to get a 4. I'm not telling you whether or not he did.
Fair.
But yeah.
Yeah.
That night, wisdom saves.
All right.
Whoa.
Boom. All right, I'm not going to
14
bother
plus
rolling for the
3.
other one because that's
17.
23.
I rolled my room just in
Fucking-
case. Never mind. It's not. It's now an 18.
By the way, Nits, might want to update your health on your character sheet.
Oh yeah, we have long rest now, so now I can technically. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had 18. So okay, so John Chung got a 23, and then you got an 18. I heard.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you're just chilling. These are all just doing great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so you guys wake up, keep walking.
Yeah.
You guys are doing really well on these rolls.
Thank God.
Now.
Yeah. When y'all have to take the longer expeditions that are like 12, 14 days long, it's like, oh god, fuck. And also lucky y'all went through this one without fighting anything. So, that helps.
Hell yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
as the final day of travel
Yes.
go by, you guys would manage to get to the edge of the barrier successfully.
Woo.
As y'all would cross the barrier to get the fuck out of that zone.
Yahoo.
And as you guys would get out and begin the fucking trek back to town, which is 2 more days.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
As yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is where, as you guys will, I'll let you know, like those 2 days will be pretty easy because it's not the fucking zone of death.
Yeah.
To be pretty honest with you. Those 2 days go by pretty well as you guys will get back to town, and that is where we will end it because y'all survived y'all's first run through the zone.
Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah.
I thank you all for watching. Thank you for watching this podcast. Thank you
thank
for
you.
watching my campaign. Our
Every
campaign.
view that we get, Nitsify will buy a homeless person a Lamborghini. So
No,
make sure
no,
you watch
don't
on your
promise
alt
shit.
account.
Don't promise that.
Get like your family members, get your friends. That's totally real. This will buy a full Lamborghini for homeless people. All right.
Yeah, you just have to donate me the money first, then proceed to like the video, comment, subscribe, say something that isn't racist in the comments, and yeah, I'll see. You can find us on YouTube and on Spotify. You can find Dylan as Tic Tac Dylan on YouTube, sometimes Twitch. It really depends on the day.
Sometimes. Yeah, that's accurate.
You can find Sir Acrid on specifically Twitch and nowhere else. And you can find me, Nitsify, on YouTube and TikTok and Twitch. And yeah, that's it. All right. Peace out, shorties. Bye.